it's me, Carla, and I just want to thank you for your purchase through Seint and trusting me with this Seint adventure you are now on. I promise you it is going to be so much fun. So before we get started, I'm definitely wanting you to join my newsletter. It comes every week and I chat about the top products that I love, and they're not always Seint, guys. They are products from around the house and so much more. So now I'm going to do a step-by-step. I'm going to do the very basic 4 colors, and then I will just kind of do the add-ons if you got the add-ons or not. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with my palette. So whether you guys got the 4 palette, the 6 palette, the 8 palette, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my big old palette. This one's so much fun for doing videos with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my contour. Now, here is a very, very, very fun part. You get to use your fingers or you get to use your brush. And if you ordered through me, you did order through me, I use my 3D blender brush. It's my favorite. We do have hundreds of other brushes. This one is the one we're going to work with today. So I'm going to teach you the easy method, and that is when we use our fingers. This is a great way for you to learn where on your face the products go by feeling with your fingers, and also just to kind of where you put the products versus when you are ready just to go, 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 go. It'll come naturally to you. So we're going to start off and I'm going to be using my contour first. We start with our dark colors and I use olive. And I'm just going to put it on my finger like so. And this is the perfect amount. This is what you want to see, guys. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm talking to the camera. Instagram. Okay, so now I'm going to go right into there and right down. Did you see kind of where that was? So it's like right there where that V is, that divot is. And we're going to do the same right there. We're going to look for that divot, okay, with that V spot, and we are just going to take it down. Okay, we don't bring it down too much, okay? See how I kind of brought that down? And the reason why is because we don't want to bring too much darkness down. We want to keep it kind of in that area, okay? Very, very, very important. Also, we are going to do under our jawline. So listen, do you hear that bone? That bone, we're going to go right under it. So we're still going to touch the bone, but we are just going to graze our finger across it. Like so. So I'm going to do just a really quick show here. Do you guys see that? I don't even know what that looks like. You guys just saw the bottom of my chin, which I've never seen. Okay. If you guys want to contour your nose, these are where we're going to use your ring fingers. And we're going to use your ring fingers because the dimension on your ring fingers are smaller and you use less weight with your ring finger. So I am going to go into my contour and I'm going to get my ring finger and I am just going to ever so lightly go right down. Noses are fun. You can definitely Google your type of nose and how you want to do it. But this is how I basically do mine. I do a little pointed arrow. So straight down, and then I did the 2 pointed zeros. This is a really good way to use your contour. I'm going to start with my detailed brush. I'm going to dip it into my contour, and I'm going to go on the vermilion border of my lip. So not the pink, but the vermilion border. Like so. Now, you don't need to do your lips, but if you want your lips to look bigger and fuller, this is a great tip and trick. Okay, so that is the contour. How easy is that? Seriously, guys, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the mouth is optional. The nose is optional too, but these are very important to create your 3D foundation. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the color that is closest to my skin. So this would be the darkest out of your 4 colors. So it would be this one for me, and I'm going to use my finger again. And I'm just going to apply right around here, right around there, right around here. A little bit goes a long way, guys. Right around there. Let's do some here. And on either side. Okay, So I'm gonna let you take a look at that. Let's kind of see what I've done. Do you notice I'm not covering my entire face? We don't wanna do that. Little is a lot, okay? Because we're moving around pigment, which is color, pigmentation. We're not moving around makeup, we're moving around pigment. Keep that in mind. Now we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna do the lighter colors. So again, that's the lightest out of your 4, and I'm gonna put that in my T-zone. So using my finger, I am going to go right down my T-zone. And when I say T-zone, I'm saying it like this. So think of a small T, right? If you've noticed, I haven't applied directly under my eyes with the product. This product is cream-based, so it has a heavier feel to it. The smallest amount is all you need for under the eyes. So I just utilize when I'm spreading it around to make sure I move some pigment under my eyes. Very important. So now we're gonna get started with blending. We have 2 sides of this brush you guys have. We have the pointy side and we have the round side. If you do have another brush, let me know and I can send you videos, or just check out my Instagram. I use them all. But I'm gonna start off with this side, and I'm just going to start rubbing in the light colors first. Okay? And if you feel that you need more product as you go, definitely don't be shy. So I am going around the darks, and then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna use the pointy side, and I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna go under my eye. And if you guys like to do above your eyes, then just go over your eyes. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so nice circular motions. Rub it all in. Focus on color by color to the area. That's a really good way. And I'm gonna turn it around again to make sure that you are getting the colors in the right spot. Now these are temperature controlled colors, so the hotter you get or the more friction, the more you rub it around, that you could actually make it all rub off. We don't want to do that. So here we go, forehead. I'm going to use the smaller side for my forehead because my forehead is little. Okay, and here we go, and we're just going to go back and forth. And I'm just going to touch up into those areas. Okay, so I feel confident with this rub-in. It's not perfect, and that's okay. We don't do perfection until the very end. So now we're gonna rub in our contour. So always start down here, because I'll tell you right now, if you forget rubbing in down there, you screwed, girl. Someone's gonna think you have a 5 o'clock shadow. So I always, and if you notice, I'm rubbing very, very hard. The contour has a thicker pigment, and I just, I rub like crazy for that one, just because I really wanna make sure I rub it in. Okay, and so for here, we're gonna stipple it and we're gonna rub up. Always keep our contours away, okay? Imagine it being like masking tape that's gonna pull our skin super tight. So here we go, and we are going right up into our contour, right up into our hairline. We're gonna stipple it. I don't know if I ever say that right. Someone told me I say it wrong. And there we go. I'm gonna now do my forehead, and again, guys, we're gonna be using a little bit more pressure, and I want to stop right here because I want to talk about something very important. There are 2 colors here. We do not want to make it look like there are 2 colors. So as I'm blending in my contour, I'm also going to ever so lightly bring up, we'll go right into your hairline, your lighter colors. Does that make sense? Okay. Woo! This is what happens when I get excited. Now we're going to do my nose. So the nose, I like to just stipple along the sides ever so lightly, guys. This is why these brushes are so amazing. I got something in my eye. I keep saying guys. This message is for one person, Carla. Pull yourself together. Okay. So that is me blending it in. And I think from my end, I'm looking pretty darn good. There's some spots. So right there, I have a red spot. I was picking a pimple on the couch before I decided to make this video. So I'm just gonna head right on over. Guys, you do not need to color anything but the one spot you need to do. So I'm just gonna go right on over here. I'm gonna touch my color, and I am going to dab. This is a color correcting line, okay? So if you guys are looking for something for under your eyes, it's a little more pigmented, brighter, lighter, whatever. Guys, they're $20 a color. Adding to your palette is art. Okay, so that's 3 of the 4 colors. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see how beautiful this is. When I talk, I smile, I look so 3D. So now I'm gonna head on over to my lip and cheek. So I'm gonna use Summer Love. Summer Love is a lighter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Cindy. So Cindy's right here, and I'm just gonna put my brush right into Cindy, and I'm gonna dab it on because we don't wanna go too red or pink. All right, Carla. There's no edit button on here. Okay, so that is what I did for Cindy. I like to keep my blush a little bit higher. Of course, it's preference. Some people like to bring it down into the cheeks. I just like to keep everything pulling my face, like so. Also, the lip and cheek is for your lips too, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use Summer Love right here, which is for your lips and your cheeks, and I am going to put it on. And these are beautiful. They're conditioning. They're beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit of Cindy because I like a little bit of the pink this summer. And there you have it. That is your 3D foundation. And if you guys started with, and see what I'm doing right now, I'm just touching it up because I'm getting different angles. So if you guys are not using a primer, I highly, highly, highly suggest our setting spray to put onto a beauty blender before you put your makeup on if you are oily. And of course, to set your makeup right when you're done. So I'm not oily, which is why I don't put it on beforehand. But if you are, guys, this will save you. I've seen women literally think the makeup wasn't for them because they felt they were too oily for it. They use this and it's a game changer. This is definitely a must. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I'm going to talk about the Illuminator. I recommend a lot of illuminators and a lot of bronzers. So here we go with the Illuminator. So the Illuminator I'm going to use today is, let's go ahead and do Photoshop. So right here, I'm going to take a different brush. So I like this little guy here, and I'm just ever going to tap Photoshop on because I am a pinky girl. Look at, I'm realizing my nose. So it's better when you have a mirror, guys, and do what I do. Just rub in if you're like, okay, I need to do that a little bit more. This is all you need to do. Like, how amazing is that? I'm going to use a little bit of glamonizing on my bridge of my nose right here, a little bit of Photoshop on my lips. Guys, this is the beauty of the Illuminators, is they can be used all over your face to add that really beautiful glow. And I'm gonna go ahead down here and I'm gonna put it on my décolleté as well. You guys can really catch a hint of how beautiful that is, right? So now, last but not least, bronzer, as I recommend bronzer for a lot of you guys. This is the bronzer brush. It works best if you get it in the package of the bronzer, Bella bronzer, and the brush. I think it's $56, which you're saving yourselves, I think, $15 by doing the bundle. So this is bronzer right here, Bella bronzer. Guys, this will last you till next summer. So you're just gonna do a couple dabs, really ever so gently, and now we're gonna start. Sorry, I like to whistle it around here first. Okay. So you're going to start to see, yes, I'm going right on top of everything I did. And I want you to see on one side what Bella bronzer looks like compared to no bronzer. Okay. Do you see the warmth in this side of my face? Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? So Bella bronzer does a warmth. So your contour is not warmth, it's cool. So Bella bronzer is basically, you do it in the C. So backward C, forward C. Other way around, I think, right? And I like to just do my neck here, concerning my neck is always lighter. And there we go. Guys, how beautiful is this makeup? I promise you, you are going to be head over heels in love with this line. And if you have any problems or if you have greatness, share both with me. My job is to mentor and help you as a customer and you as a friend. So please, please, please reach out and don't forget to subscribe. I'll put the link within this email. Head down to the bottom of the page, put your email in, and make sure you watch for that confirmation email or else you won't be entered. Lots of prizes, lots of fun. Thank you so much. Have yourself an amazing day.